Hello everyone, welcome back to another little episode, not a full one. Before I do another full one, I want to go and highlight a few of my surrounding cities. This one you can see here, New Epic Cove. Epic Cove, of course, being a city that a Let's Player by the name of Bone Canoe 86 named one of his cities, and one of my subscribers went ahead and recommended I create New Epic Cove, so I decided to go ahead and do that. Mainly it's going to be some high-tech for Funktropolis, so this left-hand side here I fully intend to see that it's got nothing but high-tech industry there. Don't have much demand right now, which is why we're also seeing a few, just a few, abandoned due to low demand things. I think there's a fix for that, for them not to go abandoned so easily, even if you, drop a little bit underneath, but I don't have that installed yet. Their freight trips were way too long. Luckily enough, I have a port here, which turned their super long freight trips into, as you can see, short freight trips, because Funktropolis, remember, also has a port. And you can see why they were super long, now that I think about it. I'm completely retarded. When I built this, I couldn't figure out why it was so long, because I assumed that was actually on an off-ramp, but, it wasn't. There's no ramp there at all, and as you can see, they're all on their own. So yeah, I've got a little subway line here coming in so they can work, but there was no way to get the goods out. So yeah, that was dumb. We needed a port, put one in. One of our highlights of the city, a little ground highway bridge. It looks nice and snazzy. Doesn't really meet up well at all though, does it? It looks kind of retarded in that respect. Looks like it's kind of off-center, but oh well. Now, I kind of wanted to keep it in the style of Epic Cove. Not in that there's a lot of coves and little islands and whatnot, but I wanted to keep it a little bit, let's say, less rigidly developed. So you can see that I've kind of got this little sprawl going on here. Got some residential here, got commercial up here. Industry on both sides. A little bit of a tunneled ground highway going through my city, underneath most of my city, which I really like. I have to warn you guys about doing that if you put it in your own cities. I think these tunnels actually, I was told, create more, take up more resources, so your city's bound to lag more, the more tunnels that you have. But I like them. Saves room. So, sorry, but I do love them. Got ourselves a much-needed casino, because at the time when we first started this, and you can see right now, we're not making much money. But without casinos and this tightly packed area, we wouldn't be making cash. Not with this area over here being by itself and needing, power and water and its own little civics, and this area up here is still kind of small, needing its own civics, and which I don't really think I've got much. Yeah, I got some fire departments. And of course these people needing civics. But yeah, we were losing money for a very long time. We went under 100,000, to be honest. But we've balanced the budget a bit. And things are going alright. We've got a lot of low density, or low wealth rather. But we've also got some medium wealths coming along in here. Everything else seems to be doing okay. Our schools are intact. Defunded, of course, but our schools are intact. Well, not that one, but I think that one is. Yeah, pretty well defunded. Not much demand for commercial, as you can see. All of my offices are in other cities, but, services are okay. They'll mainly work at the happy little industry. But yeah, there's my little city of New Epic Cove so far. So far, it's turning out pretty good. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens to it. And here we have a city of Halloween, something I promised a long time ago to show. Well, I meant to build all of it on camera, but I found myself needing to construct it while I was repairing my region, so Like every region with water, or a city with water I've got a port. I think it's completely useless right now. Yeah, it is. They refuse to use it. I have to figure out something to do about that. But you might see it's very, it's a bit different than what I usually do. You can see I've got nothing but low wealth residential here, on account that, you know, they're right next to dirty industry. And it's predominantly what the name of the game is here. Dirty industry, manufacturing. And lo and behold, even a really, really lovely pollution-producing oil power plant, which apparently needs a little bit more funding. We'll give you some lovin'. There you go. Don't expect to get anything here but low wealth, but I have high hopes for this area. I think this region will be showcasing a lot of different low wealth cam buildings. So we'll be seeing some interesting little projects coming up in here later on. So I'm kind of excited about this, even though it's going to be a really, really crappy city. But yeah, we're going to have our low wealth and our industry living side by side, in harmony as it were, on both sides of the aisle. We've got ourselves, again, we had massive problems for, actually no, we didn't. We did not have financial problems here. We didn't. No. I wanted the military base for later. I remember this now. I wanted the military base, and I wanted the missile testing range, because it just fit in this city. So I purposely built a bunch of hospitals till I lost all my money, which is why I don't have much right now. And then when I began going into the red, they began flooding me with gifts, which I plopped down here, and then just deleted the hospitals, and I'm making money again. So that was the story with that. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting place. You're not going to want to live here. You are not going to want to live here. But it should have some interesting buildings. I will keep you guys all apprised of this when I begin creating, or continue creating. I've got a little bit of demand for dirty industry right now, so I might do a full episode on this very soon in the future, but right now I don't have quite enough. Only about 6k. Try to get our ports working. That would be nice too. And that'll be that. But yes, those are two surrounding cities that you have not seen before.